Hey everyone, this is the 16th query of your coffee shop SQL case study. It says list all ingredients that are running low in inventory, quantity less than 5. This is the condition. So let's understand the output of the query first. The output will look like this: ingredient name, ID, weight, measurement and total quantity based on the condition. Before starting the query, if you have not subscribed the channel, please subscribe it and hit the like button. Let's understand the tables we are gonna use for this query. First is ingredients. This table contains information about ingredients. We will use ingredient info from this table. The next one is inventory table. It tracks how many units of each ingredient are in stock. From this table we will use the quantity to track how many units we have, and we will link both tables using ingredient ID. We will group the data so we can sum up quantities for each ingredient. Additionally, we will use CTE to create a temporary table that holds the ingredient details along with their total quantity. We will filter the results to only show ingredients with less than 5 units left. Finally, we will sort the result so the lowest stock appears first. So let's start writing the query. We will first select ingredient ID from ingredient table, and we will donate ingredient table as ing. So ing dot ingredient ID. Now ingredient name, it's the name of ingredient. Ing is the short form of ingredient. Now ingredient weight, ingredient measurement, the output. Now we'll call it as measurement. Finally, if an ingredient has multiple entries in the inventory, we will sum them up to get the total stock. Right? For that, we will use sum function. So sum of now we need quantity, and we will get that quantity from inventory table. This is the quantity for each ingredient. We'll donate inventory table as in. So inventory dot quantity. Finally, we will name it as a quantity left. So here we will write from ingredients table, and then we will join it with inventory using ingredient ID from ingredients alias ing. That's a short name. Now we will join ingredients with inventory, so we can combine ingredients detail with their stock level. Now for joining, we'll use the common column in both tables, which is ingredient ID. The join condition makes sure we match the right ingredient with its inventory data. Now we will group by ingredient details so the sum function works correctly and gives total quantity for each ingredient. We'll group it by all the details, right? Except the quantity left. So we'll group it by all columns except quantity left, because here we used aggregate function. Let's run this code to see the output. In the output, you see ingredient ID in its name, weight, measurement and quantity left. Now we have to apply a condition so we can only get ingredients with fewer than 5 units left. For that, we will wrap this code in a CTE. CTE is a temporary table, and then we will select all details from it and apply condition. So we'll start with and we'll name it ingredient. It's a quantity, and as this is the syntax, you have to use with clause and as The temporary table is now created. Let's select all details from it and apply the condition. So select all from ingredients quantity. For condition we will use where clause, where now quantity left, there is the quantity of products that are left in the inventory, and we will apply the condition that if the quantity is less than 5, then retrieve the product names and its detail. The query is almost completed, but the structure is a bit messy and hard to digest. So we will select the inner part of CTE and press tab to give it a better structure. Let's run the whole query to see the output. Now you can see it returns included ID, its name, weights, measurement, and finally quantity left. The output is the same as mentioned in the CSV file. We just need to give it an ascending order. So the list stock appears first. We will order it by quantity left. So the ingredient with the least stock appear first in ascending order. Let's run the whole query and see the output. Now here in the output, it matches the exact as I shown you in the CSV file. The query is finally completed. Please subscribe the channel and hit the like button. See you in the next video.